Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineonmypocket.com, and today I am sharing some fun projects, some fun cards, and a new favorite of mine. This is some black and white paper from Maker Forte designed by the Hedgehog Hollow, and it is by far my favorite black and white paper ever. Now, it is beautiful. As you can see, I'm showing you all the different papers that come in this kit. It is double-sided, so you get lots to choose from. But this is not just any black and white paper. This is so special because you can use it for black and white paper if you want to, but it has a little surprise to it in that it is printed with toner and so that you can foil it. Any of these prints can be foiled. And I love that because now you have multiple options. So I'm going to show you how to do that on this one here. I took the stripe one and I have some red foil right here, and I am going to go ahead and cut this down to fit the size of the paper. I cut the paper down to be the size of a regular A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And now I'm going to put that right into my carrier sheet here for my ink machine. You can use a laminator if you have that. It will work just as well. So I'm going to put that in, straighten it out, and run it right through the ink. Now I like to use my bone folder to kind of get this a little bit loosened up and make sure that it's stuck to all of the stripes, and then just peel that off and look at how perfect this is. Don't throw out this extra piece here too, because you can use that with the new Maker Forte toner sheets and create a black and red foiled paper, which is going to be beautiful also. Now I've cut out an oval from this white paper, and now I'm going to line it up with the red and white stripe paper that we just created, and I'm going to tape that to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut an oval in the exact same spot on the red and white stripe paper as well. So here you go. I have a perfect oval and they match up. So I have a red and white striped frame and a red and white striped center, and now these are interchangeable. So we're going to make 2 cards today. You could also back it with some green paper or any other colored paper. It would be fun for Christmas. And today I'm just going to do the red and white, and we're going to pair it with this set from Maker Forte designed by my friend Jess Francisco. And I'm going to use a couple of these images to color up for these cards. I'm going to show you a portion of the coloring of these images. I'm starting with a darker green. This is G28. And then I'm going to blend that out with a G24, and I'll bring in a YG to completely blend that out with, that's the YG25. This is just some simple Copic coloring today that we're doing. I'm only using 3 shades of green, and I'll bring in another shade of green for the snail, but basically I'm going to be using all the same colors on both images. So that makes it very simple and easy, and also a pretty quick project to come together. So here I am with the mid-tone color, and now I'll bring in the lightest color here, the YG25, and just blend that whole thing out. I'll go over it a couple of times with the mid-tone and the other colors just to get it exactly where it needs to be and to get a really smooth blend. So I'm not going to color this whole entire tree. As you can see, I already colored the center for you, and then I'll get to work on the top here as well. You can see I do go over it multiple times, and so that just gives me what I'm looking for, a really nice soft blend, because that foil is going to be the star in this card. For the tree trunk, I'm using 3 shades of brown, just starting with the darkest brown here. That's the E39. And then I'll blend that out with E37 and come in with E35 at the end. It is a simple blend here, and that's all there is to it. I don't know if you've tried Copic yet. I like to keep a little bit of the coloring in my videos because I do have requests for it, but I don't keep all of the coloring in because sometimes I think it can be a little bit tedious to watch someone color. But a lot of people have requested that I leave some of it in, so here you go. For the reds, I use R29, R27, and R08 today. And you can just see I start with the dark, blend it out with the other two colors, and then go back in with the darkest colors to add even more pop to that hat. And I'm also going to use these same reds for the ribbons and presents. I'll just alternate which one I use for which. So the red at the bottom for the ribbons, and then the package will be red in the center, and then at the top. And then I use the greens as well for those. For the snail, I am going to use the same greens as before. I'm starting though with G24 and then adding the YG25, and then I bring in a lighter color even than that, and it's YG23. I think that's going to create a happy Christmassy snail here. He might be a little slimy. I don't know. But he does look cute. So I'll just finish this snail out. Oh, and actually I have a lighter even green there. I forgot to tell you, it's the YG01. So there we go. That's how we create this snail. I'm using the exact same browns from the tree trunk to go around the snail shell. Starting with the darkest in the center, blending that out with the E37, and then blending it completely out with the E35. So super simple to color the snail, and he is so happy, isn't he? Now we're ready to put these cards together. I fussy cut those characters, the images that we just colored, and now I have also cut out some snowflakes here. I'm going to add them to this card, and just gonna tack down that frame first to our 110-pound card base, and then I'll put the foil stripes in the center, add those snowflakes, everything I'm going to be using with the liquid adhesive for now, and then I'll pop up the snail with some foam tape. I'm going to pop him down here and not fully press him down yet because I wanted to make sure I got that sentiment in the right spot. I'll add that with liquid adhesive and just kind of nestle it right under the snail there. And there we go. There's our first card, but wait till you see the end. I do have something extra special to add to that snail. You don't want to miss it. I'm super excited about it too. So this is the tree. I'm going to pop that up with the 3M foam tape. And then I'll add some foam tape to this sentiment. I already white heat embossed it on some black paper. It says all is calm, all is bright. And I think that's really cute to go with those lightning bugs. A really cute sentiment. This was also in the stamp set, by the way. And that sentiment from the snail, it actually says let it slow instead of let it snow. I think that's hilarious. So now I have some red Nuvo drops, and I'm just going to add these all over to the ornaments. It will add some 3D feel to this tree because that will dry dimensional. And then I'm also going to add some yellow glitter drops to the lightning bugs or glow bugs. So that's really cute. And then a little bit of Stickles to the wings, and that will make him glow all over. Okay, here's the part I'm really excited about. I have some of the marshmallow paste from Maker Forte, and I'm just adding it on with this palette knife here. I am kind of adding quite a bit, like a good layer, because when we heat this up, it's going to puff up and make that hat look dimensional, like it has some fur to it. This is so fun. If I would have thought of this before, I probably would have done this before I attached it to the card, because I don't know how much that heat is going to affect the foam tape underneath. It seemed to be okay because I only heat this for just a few seconds. You'll see. Here's a close-up. Now watch this. Do you see this puffing up right there? It was pretty quick. And look at all of that dimension. It's so fun. So here's the tree with those Nuvo drops and all the glitter and the dimension and the foil. So really fun to make some foiled cards. These are super happy and super bright for Christmas. I'm just going to straighten up that sentiment right there a little bit. And there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the new papers from Maker Forte that are foilable. You can add any foil you want. And look at that marshmallow paste on the snail. Really fun. Thanks for stopping by today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up because it really does help. with YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be back real soon with some more inspiration. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.